Hi everyone, happy Friday. Hope everybody made it to the end of the week okay. Today we are going to do an all tarot reading. We're going to use 3 different decks. First we're going to use the Everyday Tarot. It's a really small tarot deck. It's really convenient if you want to travel around with it. There are smaller than that, but this is the one I've got. Then we're going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. And we'll finish off with something about the Mystic Mondays. Let's do it that way. We'll see what comes out. I am feeling so lazy, y'all. So lazy. Not lazy about this. This is like the one thing I actually want to do in the day. But I really didn't want to get up from my bed today. Anyway. Here I am. Enough about me, tarot reading. Let's see what we have for Friday. To whom it may concern. It might be you, it might be somebody that you know. If you like it, if you enjoy it, if it resonates with you, even if you don't like it, hit like. If you want to hear more, subscribe. If it resonates with for you about somebody else, share it with them. So, 6 of Wands reverse. Not great. A defeat somehow, or you're feeling defeated. Ooh, 8 of Wands. So if you lost something, you might be getting information about that today. You won't have to wait for it too long. And 2 of Cups reverse. It could be a romantic reading, but it could be a separation in regards to anything. So, let's see. 2 of Cups obviously insinuates the separation of the coming together. Oh, man, here we go. Cards flying. Is it gonna be one of those readings? Maybe. Maybe. I'm in a really tight space right now. So. The energy is suddenly very down. Like, I feel bummed out. Remember, I have to even tell myself, the first cards are just base cards. They're like the pillars of the reading. The real information comes from here, from the second deck. So let me just shuffle a little bit more and we'll see what we're actually talking about. So far, I'm gonna say not great, but we don't know what this could be. So 6 of Wands, what are we talking about here? What defeat? Page of Wands, upright at least. Whoa, Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I don't feel like this Page of Wands is somebody else. I feel like that might be you. Or it might just be somebody like really wanting to like communicate with you and just not being able to. Or not having their ideas come across. Knight of Wands does imply action though. Like, I feel like somebody tried an initial approach, a very shy approach with you, and they saw that it didn't work out. So they're coming back in with like Knight of Wands energy. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to like crank it up so that this person understands. They're coming in with something. This can be in regards to anything, okay? So we'll see. Eight of Wands. See, things are starting to turn. It's not... Oh, the Fool reversed. Oh, and the Magician. These cards are... This is such an interesting reading. Let's see, what do I want to say? So this person wants to communicate to you that they kind of sabotage themselves without knowing it, self-sabotage. they want to be able to communicate to you. Like communication feels very important here. There's a lot of wand energy. Like they really, really need to like they really need to bring across what they're trying, what they're feeling, what they're saying. Again, this can be in regards to anything. But where they were shy initially, where they were holding back initially, where they were kind of maybe clumsy with their words or with their actions or with the projection of what their intentions were, they are no longer doing that. They understand that they can't, that every time they withhold, they sabotage themselves. They become the full reversed, and they're realizing that if they want to make something happen, they have to come in as a magician. A magician is a person that has all of the tools available to them and they use them, right? Confidence is key. And you're confident. This is not like fake it till you make it energy. This is make it. This is not giving yourself an option, right? Because when you're faking it, even if you don't have it, you're kind of assuming that you won't have it either. No, like, well, actually, that's not right. I know, I'm very uncomfortable. Maybe this person is just very uncomfortable. That's why they're not very comfortable with themselves. That's why I'm feeling like this. This feels like an uncomfortable situation. Okay, let's see what the Two of Cups is. The Star reversed. The loss of a dream. And the Magician's upright though. Last card. Oof, and the Five of Wands reversed. All wands, except for that Two of Cups. Amazing. And major arcana, so they're right next to each other. Let me see, because there's just a lot going on here. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, I have to say this because it's too many people. Like, this has, to whomever it may concern, this can be regards to anything. It can be regards into a job, into a friend, to a family member. But there is some kind of a dream involved here. There's some kind of a desire that is not being fulfilled because one of the parties, you or the other, is timid, withholding. You're not putting yourself completely out there. So if this is you or if this is the other person, you're not putting yourself completely out there, and you can't half-ass things. If you half-ass things, you're gonna get a half-ass response. You're not gonna get the whole pie. You're gonna get half. And the dream here, like, there is a separation, but there's also, like, I know these three are reversed, but that ending with that five, that Seven of Wands reversed as well, is just like, you know how when you accept defeat in something, you're just like, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. And it looks like you're not going to because you're in separation. But I don't feel like this is a complete lost cause. It feels very open-ended. If you want to know more, if this is your reading, obviously DM me. We can go further in. I'm sorry if I'm organizing my cards because I'm a Virgo. I say that often. I need order. I need symmetry. Mystic Mondays. Before I go into like the rambling, let's see what this is actually like. Any closing words? Any closing words for this reading? The full reverse clarified by the full reverse. Listen. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in the situation, if you don't believe in the person, if there is just doubt in you, the probability of a positive outcome is very low. The Fool upright invites us to see the world with new eyes because it's a new story. The possibilities are endless, and they don't have to be dictated by the past. You choose that. You choose to take certain decisions that lead you to the same patterns that you knew before. So you need to gather yourself, pump yourself up, and really see, what can I do differently here that I have done in the past so that I don't get the same outcome again. Like I said before, I do feel like this is very open-ended. I don't feel like this is the end of anything, but I do, and maybe it's probably because of that Seven of Wands at the end in reverse. It's like this 11, as I was saying. It's more Wands energy. I feel like losing this is going to make you realize that you have to fight for it, and not fight for it in a Wands kind of a way, but in a inner dialogue, pump yourself up and go for it kind of a way. Even if it's not this, even if this, whatever it is, dies, you have to understand that you can't come in with the same energy to your next thing, right? Regardless of what happens in this one, if you're going to continue being the Fool reverse, you're not going to advance. You're not going to get what you want. You're going to get something else. You're going to get less than. So if you want to be the Magician upright, you have to check yourself, because you have everything in here. There is an evolution of this person. We go from Page of Wands to Knight of Wands to the Magician. But with that inner Fool reverse, you have to, like, you're not going to be the king here. You're not going to be the emperor here if you don't correct whatever it is that's inside of you. Lots to think about. There is more to this reading. I just have to wrap it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4 as I'm saying it. So again, if this is your reading, feel free to DM me if you want to know more. If it's another kind of reading, feel free to DM me. I'm open for readings. If you like the reading, hit like. If you want to hear more, subscribe. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. See you in the next one. Bye.